Hello viewers, this is Crystal, head of all new arrivals and all fun activities. As you know, Age Lover AA started a family at home for us American girls back in '08. Now that it is Christmas, we'll be looking at the possible girls she may be bringing into our humble home. Okay girls, thanks for coming to see the possible girls that may be coming into our house. So how this works, if you guys forgot, there is a website that girls that want into a home, just like the home Age Lover AA has started, post their name, a year that their first ancestor got brought into a home, and a brief biography of that ancestor. So here is Kaya. That is a picture of herself, not the ancestor. Okay, discover the adventurous story of Kaya, a member of the Nez Perce. Her people depend on one another for survival. So after putting her little brothers in danger, Kaya is given an insulting nickname. When enemy raiders invade her camp, Kaya learns from her mistakes by drawing strength from stories and lessons for elders. Okay, so basically she puts her name into her ancestor's story to spice it up a little. So that's how this works if you guys don't know. So yeah, alright. Well, that's her story. Let's move on. Okay, here's Addie Walker, 1864. An inspirational side of the Civil War era comes to life in the courageous story of Addie Walker. Along with her mother, Addie escaping slavery to find her father and brother who've been sold away. Once Addie arrives in Philadelphia, she hopes that her family will be together again soon and discovers that freedom isn't always fair. Alright, well that's a very inspiring story, so let's move on to the next girl. Okay, so next we have Caroline Abbott, 1812. As the War of 1812 begins, so does the story of Caroline Abbott's bravery. She loves sailing with her father, but when he's captured, Caroline must help keep the family's shipyard running. When she sees a chance to rescue her father, Caroline discovers that she must use her mind and heart to guide her decisions. Wow, another really interesting story. It's great. Alright, let's move on to the next girl. Okay, so next up we have Josefina Montoya, 1824. From her family's New Mexican rancho comes the story of Josefina Montoya. She's trying to preserve what is precious after her mother's passed. When her mother's sister comes to live with Josefina's family, she is overjoyed. But Josefina must learn how to remain faithful to the old ways when helping her sister and father open up to new ones. Wow, okay, this one seems interesting too. Let's go on to the next girl. When her mother's sister comes to live with Josefina's family, she is overjoyed. But Josefina must learn how to remain faithful to the old ways when helping her sister and father open up to new ones. Wow, okay, this one seems interesting too. Let's go on to the next girl. Okay, so this one's pretty short. So she is our very own Julie's best friend, but you never know, she may come to live with us. So yeah, let's move on to the next girl. Okay, so next up we have Kit Kittredge, 1934. Even though the Great Depression was filled with hard times for families, Kit helps hers by being resourceful. With her best friend Ruthie, which we also may get, so I'm going to show you a picture of her in a second. So yeah, with her best friend Ruthie by her side, Kit figures out clever ways to make do with what she has. She also learns to treasure what money can't buy, friends and family. Okay, so let's see a picture of Ruthie. Here's a picture of Ruthie. So let's move on to the next girl. So this is the best friend of our very own Mary Grace, so she may be coming to live with us. Let's go on to the next girl. So next up we have Molly McIntyre, 1944. During World War II, many families worried about loved ones who were overseas. Like those families, Molly is waiting for her father to return from his duties as a doctor in the Army. With the help of Emily, her English friend, we'll see a picture of her in a second, Molly learns to hold on to hope and pull together for the common good. So yeah, let's move on to a picture of Emily. So here is a picture of Molly's absolutely gorgeous best friend. So let's move on to the next girl. So you're probably wondering, what if one of these girls didn't have an ancestor before them? Well, these are these girls. So these girls are all kinds of different girls. Their names and their information isn't provided because none of their ancestors came here before, but of course, at least a picture is up there of them and a brief description of them. So these are all of the girls that could possibly be moving in with us. They're all beautiful and unique in their own ways, and even though one of their ancestors haven't been brought into a group like ours, it's possible that they could be the first ancestor. So that's all of them, and I think that's all of the girls that we have to look at today. So, I'm sure AG Lover AA would want me to say this, so thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!
I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause. Live for the way that you cheer